Okay, the next thing we have is the encyclopedias and dictionaries. So one thing I want to make sure to point out is that I have the illustrated dictionary of science here. Then I have biology, physics, and then there's also chemistry. And this book and this book, plus the chemistry book, make up this book. So I bought these thinking they were separate books, and it turned out that they're all three in here already. So you can either pick that you just want to do biology or physics or chemistry, or you can just buy the big book and get all of it in one. And we love this book because my son will come in and ask some random question, and we can just go straight to the topic that's at the top, and we can go over some basic information. They lay it out in a very kid-friendly way, and I would have to say it's even easy for me to learn some of these concepts that I'm like, I would have never thought that I could read something and understand some of these ideas. And they're really, really fun and easy, and just in like a little two-page snippet so that you get the basis of the information. And it's just great. I mean, we can talk about science or animals or like teeth, plants. We do a lot of stuff with plants. So it's really fun to just pick something, and I can just read him this and we can go over it. I can pick some things out for him to write down. And it is very, very easy. I think that we're going to end up using this book mostly through school, all the way through high school. And like I said, this is all included in this book. So they just took this book and they divided it into three, which has been absolutely great. And then they have the Science Encyclopedia, which has more information. And again, it's the same thing. It's pretty much 2 pages per topic. And they are wonderful. Some of them even have internet links. So through Osborne, you can go and see what other information, videos, articles they have that link to this piece of information. So if, say, your child really got into this and wanted more information, there's some place to go, which I think is absolutely great. So this is almost like a must-have, especially if you have a curious child that's always asking questions. We had a scenario where my son found like an old nail, 100 years old at least, and it was covered in rust, and he wanted to know why it rusted. And we were able to just go to the back of the book, look up rust, and read about it, and he was so engaged. It was great. And then he asked one day about mold, and I was like, well, I don't really know the answer to that. So we pulled out the book, and we were able to learn some great stuff. So definitely a must-have if you have a curious child. Then we also have in the dictionaries, there's the elementary math dictionary. And again, any part of math that you want to know about, they really did a great job breaking it up and giving you just enough information that it's not overwhelming, and where you can easily teach your child any of these concepts. Or if you have a child that loves to read on their own, this is a great resource to have in your home. And again, this one goes into a little bit higher grade math, which I think is amazing, because as your child gets older, hopefully they don't stop learning. But the best thing to know about Osborne books is it's not just for little children. These are concepts that every kid will refer back to, possibly even through college. It is wonderful, wonderful resources to have.